welcome. This is Sherry Bevan talking to you in my Career Conversations group on Facebook, answering one viewer's question every week live. And today, the question I've been asked is all about redundancy. So, somebody's got in touch with me. She's just found out that she's at risk of redundancy. It's a collective redundancy, so there are quite a large number of people in her organisation that are at risk. And she said to me, "What can I do? I love my job. I want to stay, but there's a risk I might lose my job." So, a few things I've suggested to her, and I'm going to talk about this a lot more in my online class in a couple of weeks' time on the 22nd of October. So, do sign up for that as well. So, if you're at risk of redundancy, then the things I would say, that you need to do is take a few moments, first of all, to think about what you really want from your career. The job that you're doing, if you do get made redundant, remember first of all that this is a business decision, not a personal decision. And I know, having been through it myself, I know that that feels hard and that sometimes it will feel personal, but it will be a business decision, particularly in the current climate where so many organizations are having to make quite large scale redundancies or restructuring or using this opportunity to do it. So remember, it's business, it's not personal. But really take this opportunity to think about what you really want from your career. Are you in the right job? Are you in the right industry? Are you doing the right type of work? Is it giving you the work life balance you want? Are you getting paid the right salary? So, really think about what your career goal is. Now, it may be that you are in the right job now and the salary is good and all of that good stuff. So, in which case, if you're at risk, then I would take time now, use this time usefully to reflect on all of your achievements since you've been in that role and before that as well. So think about the things that you've done that you're proud of, the things that you've achieved, the things that you've implemented, that you've led, that you've collaborated on, and make sure you produce for yourself a list of achievements because then you can use that to feed into your LinkedIn profile and to feed into your CV. And when you start going for job interviews, you'll be able to use those as stories that you can use to show your competency, to show your attitude, to show your skills and your experience. And then really get clear on what you want from a career, what you want from a job, what's important to you. So is it flexibility? Is it independence? Is it creativity? Is it security and stability? What are the things that are most important to you about the work that you do? So get really clear on that. And then the next thing I'd often suggest to my clients is to create a hell yes, hell no list. So and this will kind of feed off of what's important to you. But on your hell yes column, so take a piece of paper, 3 columns, hell yes, hell no, and then a question mark. So in your hell yes column, write down everything that you definitely want in a job, which might be flexibility to work from home, which might be working as part of a team, which might be doing learning and development. It might be doing, working for a technology company, but all the things that you really want in a job. In the hell no column is all the things you definitely, definitely don't want. So that might be for some people, I don't want to work with budgets and finance and Excel spreadsheets. It might be, I don't want to be part of a small team or I don't want to be part of a big company. So whatever for you is in your hell no column, you write that down. And then in the question mark column, the third column, it's all the things you're not that fussed about. Maybe you're not fussed about whether you're part of a small team or a large team. Maybe you're not fussed about whether you get flexibility to work from home sometimes. So in that third column, it's all the things that you think, yeah, I could do with or could do without. And then what I want you to do is then to focus on your LinkedIn profile and make sure that you bring that up to date, make sure that your summary is good, that your headline is telling a story about who you are, what you do and how you get results. Think about the keywords that you need to have on your CV and on your LinkedIn profile. Focus on your LinkedIn profile first, and then you can use that to build your CV. So when you're building your profile and your CV, you want to think about your summary and experience. You want to think about quantifiable achievements. So where you can put numbers on the size of the team, the size of the budget, percentages. You also want to try and think about active verbs, so organised, implemented, coordinated. So that comes back to that achievements list that I asked you to do at the start. There are loads more ideas that I can give to you, and like I say, I'm going to cover a lot of this stuff in my online class on the 22nd of October. But really, if you are at risk, start to get clear on what you want, what you've got, and what you haven't got, and what's missing from the career you've got, and then really start to think about what you've already achieved, what you want to do in the future, and then start to really get active and visible and get engaged on LinkedIn so that people start to notice you, so that you start to get known for who you are, what you do, and the results that you get. I hope that's been really helpful. If you want some more help with how to do that or how to get started, then please do come over into the Career Conversations group over on Facebook. So thanks for listening. My name is Sherry Bevan, and I'll be back next week.